"Your Majesty, we have found the girl!" Bram, brother-in-law to the King of Calidore and full-time interpreter of the divine will, looked up from a scattering of runes. A breathless, red-faced soldier skidded to a halt in front of King Morlath, forgetting to touch his forehead to the ground in his haste to deliver his news. The king didn't appear to notice the omission, an offense punishable by beheading, even on a good day. He shoved to the edge of his bronze throne as if the soldier had just announced that his favorite cherry pies were being lowered to the ground in the bottom garden on puffs of white cloud. "The one mentioned in the prophecy?" King Morlath demanded, spittle flecking his chin as he spoke. "This Rigan North?" The last two words were enunciated with unmistakable clarity, so no one listening could possibly miss the contempt with which the king regarded the owner of the name. There was a rumble of thunder outside, as if the divine himself had growled his assent. If only the will was always so vocal. Cold beads of silvery glass slid down the tall lattice windows, their progress impeded by the diamond muntins, like sweat gathering on an upper lip. Outside the throne room, the leaves of the great oak twitched reflexively, as if in response to the lightning-charged air, but Bram knew that it was just the rain. He'd seen that exact tree struck by lightning twice, and it hadn't so much as flinched. The soldier nodded vigorously, temporarily robbed of speech. Well, this was interesting. And unexpected. Bram hadn't thought the blundering fools would find her for a quarter year at least. He leaned into the shadows, grateful for the pair of heavy velvet curtains behind the throne, curtains that obscured his small table and chair to the right of the raised dais, and concealed the more complicated tools of his trade beyond. Simultaneously, the half-dozen nobles infesting the throne room rotated toward the king, ears pricked and eyes alight. Their gossipy tales would reach the farthest corners of the twin kingdoms and ricochet back, the echo usually vastly different from the original message. "Your Majesty," spluttered the soldier, who had at last remembered the courtly etiquette and now resembled a human starfish glued to the cold stone. "The girl lives on our northernmost island, the inhospitable region of Mercia, known for hosting unusually large numbers of the Laete and the Shro—" The man gulped, his throat convulsing the way throats usually did at the mention of the foul monsters. "The Shro Khan." Yes, snapped King Morlath. "I know precisely what vermin crawl and multiply in the far-flung reaches of my kingdom, human and beast alike.